Hello all from the shed. Oh, bit of a bad camera angle. Hello all from the shed. You may notice. Oh, can you see it? Oh, that's that way. Grace is like up on the naughty step behind me. I'll do my usual first. If someone can please let us know that we are live and broadcasting, please, and then I'll run through the comments. And you can't actually see Grace, unfortunately. If I move my chair.
I can hear me probably.
No, I'm moving it the wrong way. Loud and clear, Rob. There we go. GMT time. Yeah, we're just waiting to finish the upload of the episode, Brian. Right, let's go back through the comments. I know. Oh, okay. So, Victor, welcome in, buddy. Hello, Rob and Grace. Thank you very much. Good to have you in, bud. Martin. Would love to be with you all again, but now my chum is back from holiday and every evening being assaulted by her dogs. That doesn't sound like a bad evening to me. Paul Woods, welcome in, Paul. Good to see you, mate. Richard, oh dear, jobs to do. See you later. No worry, Richard. Maybe see you later when you pop in.
Do you have a pair of tweezers there, Rob?
Yes. Yeah, meant to do that. That was a good shot. Paul, Hermitage Road. Welcome in, mate. Hope you are keeping okay too. And Brian, good laugh over on Simon's live just.
This feels exactly like a wallpaper.
Grace's wallpaper, apparently.
Well, it is actually wallpaper.
A quick sneak peek. This is what Grace is doing. If you see that, if Grace can point to it, the brick paper that's on the front, she's putting it on the small piece of the incline. And Brian, Paul.
Oh, too much.
And Chris, welcome in, Chris. Hope you're keeping well, mate. Good to see you back in as always. And Timber, bonsoir, mes amis. Good to have you in, Timber. Chris, Hermitage, Timber, that's us. And Simon first. I don't think it works like that, Simon. Yeah, come on, Si. Brian did ask you in his live stream, in your live stream, how much are your mugs? And Dan's in. Hope you're keeping okay, Dan. Gone cold here this way, hasn't it, mate? You can see our breath outside. Snowy and Loki.
Oh, I still haven't messaged Snowy. Snowy, I love you, darling. It's just been,
Minkle. Grace will drop you a text, Snowy. Don't have my could get when you stream that. And Paul Woods, a member for 22 months. Jesus, Paul. Are you mad? You must be. I sounded a bit like Simon there, didn't I? Simon, Chris, Brian. I know a man that can do you some mugs. Is his name Brian?
Did you say Simon's watching?
Yes.
Simon, I was going the whole time. I know what it is. I know what it is. I haven't told him, and you knew me so well. He was just winding you up. So thank you for trusting me. But you wouldn't know.
Just ignore that squeak from the back there. John and Holly, welcome in both. Good to see you. Going through, everybody saying hello. Victor, if I miss you, obviously shout us again. And as usual, the chat jumps.
I don't know why it does that.
Because it's a pain in the bum.
That's my job though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's Scenic 3D, where it's Jeff. That's it, Jeff. Because that's where we had ours from.
And our beautiful clock.
Yep, which is showing the wrong time. Loud and clear, GMT time. Hermitage Road, hi Rob and Grace. Can see as quiet as usual. Quiet? Let's bring the mic forward a bit.
Oh, it's not switched onto this one, is it?
No, it's... Oh, Jesus. That was a bit too loud. Sorry about that, guys. Are they live yet? Who? Us? Yes. Simon, is that the naughty step Grace is on now? It's always been the naughty step, sorry. Paul Woods, legs 11 on the naughty step. Hear and see you fine. Paul SK, good to have you in, mate. Nice to see you again. There was someone else that came in just now. Oh yeah, that's it. Victor. Trev, how are you keeping, mate? Thank you for dropping in. Good to see you as always, buddy.
Which Trevor?
Trevor Beale, A4 Trevor.
We've got Trevor stamped as well.
And ironically, Dan just said, hi Trevor, any A4s this week? And Go For It Painting, welcome in, mate. Good to see.
Daniel.
Good to see you as always, Dan. Just trying to scroll through the chat quickly, just as and it's jumped again. Trev, no Dan, only some iron ore tippers. Poor Grace, I'm frightened of. No, it's been mental. She was supposed to give you a text, but she forgot. Dan, freezing, but the way I feel, I don't feel anything. Fair enough. I know it's. I've got a feeling it's going to actually freeze out here tonight. That's why we've got the heater running. See, I knew Grace would never tell us. Bri, Rob PM me about the shed. Remind me again, Bri, because I will forget. Let me go through all the comments first, buddy. And once Grace pops down and says hello in the chat, and I would prefer it if you did for a bit.
Can I just give a quick headphone warning? I just want to get this sheet used and then it's done.
I'll come closer to the mic then. So, headphone warning. Ow. Snowy Santa Fe Bob, good to see you in, mate. How the heck are you, sir? Hello Grace and Rob and everyone, hope you're doing well listening as I drive to work. Oh, you take it easy, mate. I hope you have an okay day at work. Bob. And Andrew Shortbread, welcome in, bud. I hope you are keeping well, sir. I hope John and Holly, hope everyone had a good week. Mine was mostly taken up with routine hospital appointments and opticians, so I hope next week will be a quieter one. Yeah, we always hope that. We do, but it never works out. That's why we never plan for it, if I'm honest.
Well, I'm working extra next week.
Oh yeah, Grace is working Monday.
Very
Hi John, yes, apart from me, I'm raging toothache. We're not all bad, thanks. Loki is sleeping. Oh, not good, Snowy. Big hug, sweetheart.
I always love how you say that word. I always have.
What?
Toothache.
Toothache. What's wrong with saying toothache?
It's just the way you've always done it, because I had all mine, didn't I? I just find it cute.
Hope the toothache gets better for you soon. No, it's never nice. No, it's about one person. Grace, make the most of getting him to them positions. You probably won't get up there in 10 years' time.
No.
You're probably right, Bri.
I struggle now.
Oh, wow. Maura's just donated €11.99.
Oh, thank you, Maura, sweetheart.
It's Happy St. Patrick's weekend. Of course it is. What is it? Ireland have been playing today. I don't know what the result of that was. So I don't know how happy you are, Maura. And then obviously, of course, St. Pat's Day. So happy St. Patrick's Day to you, Maura.
Is it today or tomorrow, St. Patrick's Day?
I'm sure Maura will let us know. Just recovered from poisoning. Jesus, Andrew, not good, mate. You've not let RGJ Train will cook for you, have you? Big hugs, mate. That should say Happy St. Patrick. I did gather that, Maura. I did gather that.
What did she put?
I think a mouse crawled across her keyboard. I do know what you meant, Maura, but regardless of that, thank you so much. That's really appreciated.
Oh, come on.
Dan, live gone. Did Grace short out the electric? What do you mean it's gone?
Huh? Gonna say I ain't touched nothing.
Bear with us.
Oh, did we have a Wheel of Doom because of the episode uploading?
No. Are we still live, guys? Well, You won't be able to answer if we're not, but I've just checked we're still live. What do you mean the live's gone? Dan, you've confused me.
Although you're saying this, and if we aren't live...
Andrew, no mate, Weatherspoon's food. Oof, not good. Chris, don't mention the rugby. Oh dear. Thank you, Timber. Thank you. SJ, 98 days left. Model Rail Crew is back again this year, so if you don't know what to do on the 22nd of June, then start planning your trip to Crewe for an amazing show. Exactly. Well done. And someone drop a link to Model Rail Crew again, as always. Yes,
and if
Rob.
you are not on it, we are on Facebook, Instagram and X. So please head over and support us over there as well, guys, for announcements.
It's not X, it's Twitter.
Yeah,
Live's working. The live cut out on my side and dropped completely. I went straight to a suggested video. Oh, okay. You're not on your OnlyFans page again, are you, Dan? Nick Perry, hi Rob and Grace. I've had a stop-start day detailing some double O wagons ready for sale, but I've been watching the rugby and my team, the Wolves, so not got much done. We've been outside painting furniture and doors and stuff, and I've been inside trying to film my bit for the episode, and well, you'll see it tomorrow. You can always just flip it and watch something else if you want. Live but a 1 second skip. Okay, that's a bit weird. I will have a check in a minute anyway. Scale RC and slot cars. Hey mate, hope you're keeping well, buddy. I said buddy, but I stuttered.
Is it Harry?
Oh, I thought you were taking the mickey out of me.
No, I think it's Harry.
Oh, okay. Thank you, SJ. Maura, Brian, thank you. Sinead brought some ups home today. Fab. Andrew. And the Shortbread Express might be popping down. Excellent, Andrew. That is good news. Done. No OnlyFans, just dark places at the moment. Not good, mate. John Holly, the wooden scenic inclines have arrived and I'll be doing the test on these tomorrow. If all goes well, fiddle yard and second level of main lines and scenics on level 3. Nice one, mate.
Oh, you.
Well, RGJ Dabby Junction Mark II will have inclines in it, but they will be massively different. We've already decided that.
Yeah, and things will be papered first to avoid all this.
And Kevin's in.
Kevin! I'm kind of scrunched up so that didn't go as well.
Hope you are all well, and hi everyone in the chat. And Andy's in the house. Welcome in, Andy. Hope you're keeping well, mate. What's the weather down your way? Because it's blooming cold up here. Refreshed. Right. And Tom Houston, good to see you in, Tom. For some reason, I keep looking at the microphone to look at the camera. Don't ask. It's been one of those days. Victor, Andy, John, Harvey. And we're just about caught up. Oh, Chase's Railway Lines. Ron, isn't it? Is it? Grace?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Point score to you, Andy. I will give you that one, sir.
What?
And I'll sort it in a minute. Andy's just posted, yes, I have, Rob, and put the link up. Even before I asked. You know me so well, Andy. Love you loads, dude.
It was like, do you remember when we got someone join our channel? Like, they'd obviously been a lurker because I said, oh, my name's so-and-so.
Yes, before you'd even asked. So, how the hell is everybody? Have we got any interesting news this week, model railway-wise? Any new purchases? Apart from iron ore wagons. Just how's your week been in general? Ours has been mental as usual. Like I said, I've done the filming for our episode. I shall send the link out to the top tier members and patrons shortly when Grace gets her butt down from up the naughty step.
You can come and do this if you really want.
And when you watch it tomorrow, turn it off. Just turn it off. Not one of my better attempts. First of all, want to do some wiring and some lighting and everything like that. Gone under the railway. Morgan's been there. And he's been decorating. Not decorating that dogs do, I mean decorating with the wires. So I've got a load of rewiring to do. I've managed to get the wires sorted for the TMD. The TMD itself, like I said in Simon's, I'm not convinced on it. I'm not. It's the Pico shed. And the more and more I look at it, and yeah, like Grace has not long said, we've put a lot of work into it. But I don't like it. I don't. Oh, Dan. Bye, guys. Speaking of the... I hope you're okay, Dan. Not good, mate. Been spending money. Andy's been spending money. On what, buddy? Scale, for a second I thought I was watching Lord of the Rings. And Smeagol was on the table. Nice one.
Oh, you can actually see me doing it in the background.
Yeah. I like that.
But you know the problem? Because we've got a camera for the train, I've got to do the other side. So I've got to do that in a minute.
No, you can leave that for a bit. Come on down.
No, I did say, I just mean I've got to do that before I can do the town.
John and Holly, how did Ali Pally? Oh, did you go to Ali Pally, Andy? Chase, I'm making 3D model of a very obscure locomotive. I can't speak tonight. You're going to have to take over. Very obscure lot of locomotives. Okay, that sounds interesting. Oh, really crowded. Yeah, that's not something I could cope with then. Andrew, Chase the Railway, just sub to your channel to warn you I'm Scottish. Not wrong with being Scottish, Andrew. Nothing wrong with being Scottish. Cracking bunch of people. Andy, I told you to resist. Well, you know what 7 and 9 said? Resistance is futile.
Fuel.
Yeah, like I said, I can't speak. I can't speak for Jack at the moment. Andy, Penzi, E6442 Loco. Okay, I'm going to Google that now. Well, that's the episode uploaded, so I'll sort that in a minute, but I want to Google what Andy's bought. P-E... and then SY-E6442.
Technically they should be impressed though, because the live started and bang it, I was working on my layout. I think that should be quite impressive. I got my first sound.
Aaron Bill, welcome in, mate. Don't start. Don't say it. Do not say it, especially tonight, because I can't get my words out, so I won't be reading it out. Fair warning, Aaron. Paul, Grace, come on down. It's your chance to spin the wheel. Thank you. I was trying to remember the series. Yeah, my main channel is S&C Railway Lines. I don't mind the American, Scottish, or any other gene. There you go. Chris, I got my first sound pitted loco this week, a Class 40 diesel D232 Empress of Canada. Rather good fun. Ooh, sounds lovely. And Dan Sterling's in the house. Good evening, guys, from Dan and Jess. Totally forgot it was Saturday night, and how we all doing? Not too bad, Dan. How are you both? Anyway, I'm going to pass you over to Grace. Put a memento. Just while I sort out. That was my ankle. Do you want to take a pew and say hello to your fan club? That's what we should name it, you know. We should name it Grace's Fan Club Railways.
Send on to someone.
Okay.
Oh, who was it said about me back hurting?
Listen to the comments quick.
So, it is hurting more because it's awkward. Don't do the paper last, that's for sure.
Well, it's like I said, we show people how not to do things.
Yes, basically.
That's why we're an educational channel.
And definitely next time everything's going to be a bit more accessible and not that far away that you have to sit on the layout. Good evening, Rob and Grace. Hope you're well. Just cut my thumb on a tin today. Not happy, Richard. Very good evening to you. Ow. I remember Dad did one years ago on a tin because he's on my blood thinners for days it wouldn't stop bleeding. It was like half a moon.
Oh, you cut your hand on metal like that, and you bleed like a stuck pig.
Yeah, but imagine blood thinners do it as well.
Oh yes, yeah.
It's even worse.
Yeah, that's a hospital job.
No, we didn't go.
That was silly.
Yeah, well, this was before I knew, wasn't it?
That was silly.
This is also my dad we're talking about.
I'm not calling your dad silly. He's. I like your dad.
I bumped into Simon's Trains. Ah, nice one. Good evening all in chat. My baseboard is almost complete. Hopefully all done on Tuesday next week. Carpenter friend finishing it off. Maybe one day we'll get a video out of the build of it soon. Track time. Nice one, Aaron. If you get a video, let us know. Andy, if you like it, that's the main thing. I'm still intrigued on what you're going to do with it, Tom. Richard, fair enough, Rob. Don't say what, says Aaron. Maura, it's cool. Gosh, I'm reading everyone's comments. Just ordered some items from a shop, says Brian. Ooh, let us know when it's updated, Bri. Chase Railway, the engines of question I'm print are from the Frisco Silver Dollar line in Missouri. They're German engines made to look American. Cool. Watch this channel for how not to do it and take forever. Exactly, Timber. You know us so well. Hi, Brian. Are you soon to 1,000 subs? DCC time. 060 Trains. Just to say hi and sub from my second channel. Might do some rail stuff in future. Started this channel, Harry, Scale, RC, and Slot Cars. Hello, Harry. I will try and remember that. I might write it down just so I've got it as on here. I wonder if I've got enough room. Maybe I can put it on the same one. Probably not, so let's just write it again. Please tell me this is a black.
Don't be racist.
No, you know what I'm like. Oh, it's blue.
Where are you in the chat? Oh yeah, I've got it. Ivo, someone is talking about blood. Show the scars. Oh, I like working with a nice bit of blood. You can't beat them.
Oh, squirrel!
What?
Sorry, the squirrel was getting out, but I bent the unit forward, so the squirrel fell flat first.
Right, okay. Maura, Brian, anything nice in purchases? Alan Reynolds, evening Rob and Grace, and hello to all good fellows in the chat. Welcome in, Alan. Hope you're keeping well, sir.
Yeah, I've messed that one up. Let's put a different pen there, so I actually...
Maura King, it's an Atlantic wheel arrangement. I really think we should go American locos, I do.
We'll be showing up on live tomorrow. Andy... Oh, Dan Sterling, trapped finger in friend's mum's car door, ended up in hospital in 8 stitches.
Grace, do you mind if we go back to other messages that you've missed before?
With people saying, hi Alan, Finneton, hello, and hi 060.
Okay.
Half a finger hanging year before last, 2 years after discovering, got a massive scar. I might or might not, as a kid, have put my finger in a door hinge and shut it deliberately to see what it would feel like.
That's sick. David Green. Hi, everyone. Welcome in, David. Hope you're keeping well, sir.
Brian,
thank you for joining us.
Harry from Latvia. Yeah, I had a feeling it was, but nice. I've just written it down just so I don't forget, that's all. David, hi, not train related, but I picked up my new Works van today.
Oh, what is it? What make and model? Sounds sad that I want to know that.
Squirrel! I
drive Mercs, Renaults and Fiats.
I got a couple more ECC silver bullets too. Rob, what was it that I meant to say, says Aaron.
I meant not to say. Yeah, you know damn well what it is, Aaron. Nice try, buddy. Keep it up.
Timber, little known fact, see the cogwheel on the video, select playback speed, then 2 times speed, you can watch Grace paint at correct speed. That's not a bad idea.
Timber, I would have said 10 times speed, to be honest.
Did you leave anything for anyone visiting tomorrow? There's other comments. So some of the breeze. Ford Transit. Cool.
Oh, is it a new one? Because I like the new Ford Transits.
And Tom, I've ordered a Curascale Irish Loco, class 800. Oh, as preferred. Is that the one that Donegal Dad's gone for as well? Because I know he's ordered one, isn't he? It's pre-order at the moment, is it? Colin of Woodford International bought an N-scale big boy. Timber only goes up to 2 times, unfortunately, Rob.
Damn it. Well, you could record it at 2 times speed on your phone or something, and then speed it up even more.
I think so. Ah, okay, Tom. Tom, I'm also using... Subscribe to Finalizing Central. Let's get into 100 subs. Yeah, but I don't think that deal works anymore, does it?
That's up to Maura to decide.
Is it?
Yes. She was the one that called it out in the first place, wasn't she?
I don't know. I don't actually think I was in live at the time.
Maura said if we... No, Brian said if he gets to 1,000 subs, he'd wear a dress.
Yeah, but it was by the live. That was the whole thing of it.
Did he specify the next live? Did he specify a certain date?
I did. I think he said the live on Saturday. Barry
Which
Mason.
which
Very good
Saturday?
evening, sweetheart. That's Saturday. Or Grace could paint faster.
Not going to happen, Timber.
Not going to happen. Yeah, brand new Ford Transit. Drives great. Oh,
Sweet.
nice.
I like the Ford Transit Customs. Is it the Custom Sport? Remember the one we saw up in Manchester?
Yes.
That was gorgeous. That was crap hotel. But gorgeous Ford Transit.
And that's also where we saw Bumblebee.
Yes.
In the car park across.
Even though it was technically a wrong Bumblebee.
Yeah, it wasn't Bumblebee, but it was done up very nice.
It was a Mustang instead of a Camaro.
But it was done up beautiful.
It was.
Yes, for last live. I thought so, which technically wasn't really that achievable. If you think also that your subs went down.
Not in 2 days.
So, I think another deal must be had.
I think Maura needs to step up again.
So, even put it a bit more realistic, 1,100 by the time he next goes live, because we've still got half a month to do it.
No, I think 1,000 subscribers by June. And then he wears a dress.
Hope you two are well. We're good, thanks, Barry. Hope you are too. Only Rob and Grace will see me in the dress. Well, we've already seen you.
Oops.
Should I have not said that out loud?
No, it's not that.
Oh, okay.
I can see why Chris doesn't want to talk about the rugby.
Oh, did they get a spanking? Oh, the team aren't playing well. Life got in my way today. Was going to Oswestry Toy Fair, but was too late to go by the time I got free. We actually were supposed to sort fuel out today, and by the time it didn't happen. Has the dog been arrested and put on trial? No, the dog is actually rather cutely.
Airplane mode.
I don't get messages. I'm not like you. Don't you just go and send one now just to spite me? Because I know you would. He's cuddled up.
Mogi.
Come here.
Come and say hello. Come on. Come and say hello to your fans. He's tired.
He is tired, boy. He's not had a nap today, guys, so he's a bit grumpy. Yeah.
Yes. You've been a grumpy boy today.
Is it me or are your mic slow? No one else has said anything, Alan, darling, but maybe we're speaking a bit quieter, I don't know.
Well, it's
Aaronville, question.
just to the top of the green.
Oh, yeah. Aaronville, question. Has anyone come across the double O gauge turntable where you can specify which exit or complete 360 it can do? I'd like a smart one, but not use it via DCC command or control or computer control. Could you, it might have to be custom made, but maybe someone that can put it on its own little circuit board? I don't know. On its own little control board? I don't really know electrics, so I could be thinking of something that's really not possible. Oswestry has Only have 60 tables. May have to go to Stafford next week to compensate myself. That's 300. Jeez. And Richard says, hello, Morgan. Oh, he's just laying right on my arm. He is
Richard
tired.
said Grumpy Rob or Morgan. Maura, Brian, remember the deal. You do the dress and mime, and I buy 3 things from the shop. That's a good bargain.
And John and Holly say hello. He's really tired. He's just leant into my arm.
He's falling asleep. Aaron, Harry, and I'll look at Timber thinks. And John and Holly saying, well, come here. Come on, old man. Come.
He was like, maybe.
Come on.
Let's carry you over because you obviously don't have the strength to jump. So I need to go to the ladies and then I can continue to go up there and.
So you just let him come over now, but it just.
Yeah, because I can move the camera.
I can't read the comments from it. I'm blind, remember?
Oh no,
I can. I can read them on here.
Oh, I need to do some work tonight, don't I?
2 secs. Turn the camera.
Hello, Morgan. You've been forgiven for the wiring. It's free now. Minimum order of 100.
Ivo, remember the Fleischmann Rocco ones? Please, offer someone else.
Yeah.
Hello, Morgan, or have you been forgiven for the wiring? He's been forgiven for the wiring, but you've just touched the door, haven't you?
No.
Yes. Do you want to shut it, letting the heat out?
No, good man's coming.
Oh, okay. He was forgiven for the wiring. He's been a bit grumpy today, though. Brian, it's 3 now. Minimum order of £100. Maura. Brian, I expect a good song for that. So Brian, not only have you got to wear a dress, you've now got to learn how to sing as well. Mum. Camera. 2 seconds. You sit there. I'll move here. No. 2 seconds, guys. I think it showed anyway, but let's have a look. And Simon's saying hello, ma'am.
Hi, Simon.
Danish Bacon says hello. Yeah. But yeah, with regard to the sound, it's on the meter. It's just bobbing up into the yellow. Chris, B Hill West is jointly developing a turntable controller. Bry, oh bloody hell!
I thought you said that doesn't plug in.
It's not.
What's plugged over there?
Mum, please.
Huh?
John and Holly, hi Angie, hope you're well. Snowy, hi Angie, lovely to see you. Bexhill, oh I'm with you now, Chris.
That's where David lives.
And Brian saying hi, Mum, as well.
Hi, everybody.
Ma'am, when are you coming to Denmark?
Do you want me to come?
Can you? She can come there as long as you promise to keep her over there, Si. Tom, sounds fine here. Okay, mate.
I'd love to come to Denmark.
Brian, I can't sing. Well, you don't get the 3 sails then, do you, Bri? That's the only issue. And we don't get to see her in a dress, and we all had our hopes pinned on. We're still looking for a dress for me, a yellow one. Can't find one in my size. And Richard says hello, ma'am. Still keeping an eye on these steam trains, Richard. And Gizmo Builder, speak of the devil and he's sure to appear, Ian. Even in all house things. I've installed your Gizmo into our TMD and got that working. You'll see the episode tomorrow. SJ Trains, ma'am, tell Rob to take you over when they come. Paul Woods, hi ma'am. Brian, hi Gizmo. Jared Precy, sorry I'm late, just been watching my team lose. Oh dear, is that in the rugby possibly, Jared?
What, England?
No, we're not there's someone in the chat that doesn't want to talk about the rugby.
They've had a
No, they don't want to talk.
Absolutely hammered.
Yes. So yeah, when Madam comes back from the loo or whatever it is she's doing, she will get on, and like I said, she's been doing this top paper on the incline. But she's also realised you can actually still see the front part of the incline. We are going to put the slabs on top of it, but the rear side, some parts of it, there's not enough room to put it there, so she's going to put bushes hanging over. Let's drop it back to us. Where are we again? Murray, and how are you? Thanks for your help. Get back to you later. John and Holly, who's your team, Gerard? Richard, I am Rob. Saw a Black 5 today. Only went to Chester. That's the thing. A lot of them are just going as far as Llandudno Junction and turning around there. We used to get God knows how many steam trains across the island, and now, well, without Richard's help, we wouldn't know of any. But there's still only a few that come over. Simon, Mum, do you have a funny rabbit story?
On your bike, Finalizing.
We were working Wednesday evening, and obviously security-wise, we've got cameras all over the place. We've got cameras in the shed, on the outside of the shed, in the garage and everything like that. Anyway, I got up the next morning, and Mum was telling me about this rabbit.
It was a rat.
I might actually upload it as a short on our channel. The first bit of it... oh yeah, that's the point. I can't. There's swearing on it. The first bit of it is the garage shot. Is Mum chasing after a rat in the garage, hammering at the bins and everything with a large brush. She walks off, comes back, and this rat...
Went in between legs.
Cheers, Andy. This rat comes running out from behind the bin, straight between Mum's legs, and she's trying to kill the bloody thing. It was only afterwards that she realised it wasn't a rat, it was a baby bunny. The second part of the video is the camera that's mounted in the far corner here on the shed looking towards the garage. And that part, Morgan actually catches said rabbit and starts to run down the side of the shed with it. Now Morgan's never seen a rabbit, so he didn't know what to do. He didn't kill it, he didn't even injure it, and when he was told to put it down, he put it down. Obviously the rabbit was in quite a deep state of shock and he froze. So he was put in a box, left away to calm down, and he vanished. What the heck are you doing to that thing? Anyway, let's get back to the chat. Not rugby. Bournemouth lost 2-1. Oh, good. Just sent you an email picture at RGJ Trains. Right, bear with me and I'll get that open. I've been lousy at checking our emails, I'll tell you that much. Timber, should be just touching red occasionally for a standard broadcast. It does, mate, it does. Dan, I had a girlfriend once. We were told we were going to be wed. I couldn't face the wedding, so I sent my friend instead. I wish I'd done that a couple of times, mate. That's all I'm saying. Andy. Oh, that's a nice shot, Andy. That's a cracking photo. Thank you for sharing that.
I know that man, he's been here.
No, they haven't. None of them.
Looks like somebody I know.
That's Andy.
He looks like somebody I know.
And that's Simon. I can't
Oh,
remember
they're
the two,
in the
but
photo then,
yeah.
Rob?
Simon is, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to check the rest of my emails now. Oh, Go For It Painting sent an email. I'll get onto that in a minute. Go For It, now I've seen it. Yeah, let's go back to this. So yeah, it is going up into the yellow occasionally, obviously, and not all the time, but it's going from the top of the green up into the yellow timber. But I do need to learn how to turn up the gain on this. I've tried. I need to read into it because I go into advanced audio properties, and yes,
Cold in here.
it is cold. It's fighting. It's having a struggle fighting against it. It is coming up slowly. Chris, I was best man for my mate. I ended up with his wife 8 years later. Oh, jeez. Wow. Okay, Chris. Let's learn more about that. How did that work out for you and your mate then? Jesus. I mean, I can't talk in my darker days about...
Do you want me to try?
No, you're okay.
So we still walking upstairs.
No, it'll be all right. No, Morgan is actually in the direct line of fire of the heater. Actually, but bear with me a second. I will check on his temperature.
Cool.
No, he's warm. Yeah. No, that's why the cushions were put where they are. He doesn't like it blowing on him,
Good boy.
but it is in direct line of the nozzle. Oh, Richard, I'm glad the rabbit story had a happy ending. Yeah, hopefully the little bunny's okay, and it was a wild one.
It was a wild one.
Hopefully the little bunny's okay now.
Can't touch the paint, so.
Oh yeah, of course you can't. Painted the outside of the shed door. Where's Mum's? Oh, okay. I didn't want any strawberries either.
You can have some. You just usually when I feel like no.
I'll pinch one of yours. They taste better. The dog hates pigeons because she pecked. The dog hates pigeons because she got pecked on the nose. Ow. Paul, I bet the rabbit's saying to its mum I was attacked by a mad human in a K9.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you, watching the video,
Terrible.
Paul, I'll see if I can get it sent over to you because oh my God, we
But
were.
I swear,
I showed it to Grace in the morning. Where did you go?
Not on the boat.
That was it. You went on the boat, didn't you?
Yeah,
And
Sunday night.
I showed it Grace in the morning, and she was crying, laughing.
Everybody knows about it now.
Yeah, we even posted it on Mum's Facebook page. Get some mileage out of it.
Excuse
Brian.
me. If you put it on swear words, isn't it?
That's all right. No, I won't put it public. Bright Eyes Burning Like Fire. Cracking movie. Chris, he was unfaithful to her and went off to Australia to see his online floozies, and she rang me for advice. Ooh. There goes. That's
What's on this?
Chris. He went to his best mate's wedding, and he ended up with her as a wife 8 years later.
Okay.
Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run.
Who's doing that?
Dan, dog hates pigeons because she pecked her nose by one, looking for when it was a bird in the garden and floor minding its own business. Dog Elsie came in like she was on fire. Rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. You're going to get some mileage out of this, aren't you, Bri? Oh, I have replied to you as well, mate.
Well, taking the mic, can I get...
Right, are you climbing up there, are you?
Yep.
So we shall transition this. You can stay there if you want. Oh, we've got wobbly camera time.
Yep.
We've got tilted camera time. Tilted, Grace. Don't touch the door. Hopefully it'll be dry in the morning.
Nope.
I'm never getting that paint
Can
again.
we not get gloss? We have this every time we get gloss.
Bear with us, guys.
That satin was nice though.
No, Mum.
So guys, before I can obviously start...
2 seconds. I am going to put the mic over to you for a minute.
Okay. Oh, can you...
Go ahead.
Can you also pass me a breath and the thingy, please? So, obviously, the members and patrons live, we've started setting up what will be our little town, or our little village. But I already said I needed to sort this brick wall out before doing the town. The reason being is you can see I've already had to basically move everything I set up. Luckily I've given me rough building lines so I can put it back. But I have gone and done the brick paper on this side, but the issue is we have a train camera, so I'm gonna have to do this side as well, because otherwise it's just gonna look odd on the camera. You know, it could be one of those jobs that we go, nah, I don't want to do it, but it's one of those things, isn't it, guys? If we don't do it, it's just going to look odd and it's going to annoy us. So unfortunately it is something that needs doing. So I've been using my glue to get it all stuck down, and for the purpose of the town, I'm just straightening up the next bit. Yeah, for the purpose of the town, I'm only doing where I really need to. So I did actually stop.
Oh, I'm interrupting for a minute.
Okay.
Brian has just mentioned Elmer Fudd. And apparently, I think we've already spoken about this before. In the new cartoon series, Elmer Fudd will not have a gun.
Really? Ugh. It's like trying to rewrite history, isn't it? Basically. So the only thing that's taking the longest with this, guys, is because of a ballast. But I'm kind of treating it a bit like wallpaper, so I'm trying to slide it down. And I've got a little bit of play on the wall that I can actually get it behind the ballast. So that's why you were hearing me moaning and groaning earlier. Because of that. So I was starting off the lines to try and match the wall. That kind of hasn't happened anyway, because I matched up that one with that one, but for some reason they don't match up there. I do not know why. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. It's just going to be harder this side because I can't particularly see. And for some reason we do have loose ballast, which is just coming up whenever I use the glue. How have we got loads of loose ballast here, Rob?
I haven't a clue. Please don't do that.
Well, no, it's loose, so the glue's going to pick it up. That's why I'm having to get it out of the way of the wall.
Why are you gluing that wall?
Because when you have the camera, you're going to see it.
No, you're not. Don't waste these stuff.
Oh, so I don't need to do that.
No, just the back one.
Well, I've already done the back one then.
Well, then you're alright then.
I would like to test the camera through before I build up any more, though, so you don't change your mind, like, but...
Richard, I see ooh-hoo.
Yeah, which I don't actually need right now. Because Rob said not to do the other side, so... For now...
David Green, Trains in Latvia. It sounds amazing. And to be fair, it does sound amazing. Timber, ooh-hoo is awesome. Only second to BBA. And yes, you will hear me quieter because we've got the mic on Grace's camera.
So, yeah, I've gone up to about here anyway, because this bit won't really bother with the town. And then about there, so I can sort that out later. But now, I am just going to get on with the towny area, and I do need to fill in a hole as well.
I think you do need to look at the camera view so you know where to point the camera.
Well, no, I need to use the hoover quickly anyway.
Right, well, I'll switch it.
I was going to say I need to clean up the mess, so...
Turn the camera over to me so you guys don't get deafened. Maybe a third to super glue, says Timber. Behind you with Uhu. 060, local narrow gauge. We have a diesel for regular runs and a steam loco for special trips. That sounds awesome. Timber, I really must make a video about glues one day. Anyone remember, well, obviously most of us guys, the endemic that was glue sniffing in the 80s. Jesus. The videos and pictures are all around. What did I say? You can't hear me? You must be able to hear me.
Right. So for those of you that aren't a Patreon member, we've created a rough plan of what's... Yes.
Look at the view, please.
At least I'm not wearing a skirt.
Yeah, all we're doing is
I wonder if I can get that anymore. No. This is awkward. Just as awkward for me to say it.
welcome in Spring Cottage by the railway. And keep going, the scenery's looking great. Grass and
David?
bushes and trees look really good.
Is it David Spring Cottage?
Chris, people with a tin of Evo stick wandering round. Yeah, exactly, mate.
So yeah, what we've kind of planned is a couple of cottages with like your really nice prim and proper garden. Like, I know this is Wales, but the typical English village that you go to. A single line of track in, a place for cars here because there is a shop in this little village you can't not have. And also possibly coming through this hole, we're going to make like a wall to nowhere. So that is there as well. And then moving this again so you can see a bit more. We are, thanks to Pete, going to try his idea and make our own little crossing here. Because the fact is, obviously, it's on a curve. I don't think you can get crossings for curves. So we're just going to make our own here. The single track road in. And then we're going to have a lot of grass here as well. And this side. Did someone talk about a maypole?
Yes.
Timber. And then what I'm going to do, unfortunately, we had an idea maybe about this being like a little car park, which now we think about it wouldn't work anyway because of the camera. The same issue, like I can't have a tree there. But there isn't enough room, so this is just going to turn to a grassy area, and you know, maybe a few people are going for a walk or train spotting or whatever. So that is a rough idea for the little town.
Keith Gale wearing an England top at the moment. Right. Plus a bag and a match for 10p. Yep. 060. If you guys Google Goulburn Narrow Railways line in Latvia, you'll see a beautiful steam loco.
Oh.
Laura, Tipex was the big thing to sniff by the kids in the 80s. Yes, it certainly was. Timber, Spring Cottage, great game. Timber, some years ago, had a great day in work. Used 2 gallons of Evo stick, only worked out afterwards that we had been high all day. Deduced by the fact that we had a massive headache all the next day. Yep, very true. Keith, just looking for some Scottish ancestry in my family now. Cool. Tom, Tipex, buy, use it, gone solid, throw away.
Yeah.
Exactly that, Tom.
It was a com.
Right, love the smell of Tipex and marker pens. Oh my god, yeah, the mark. Anyone remember the fruit smelling marker pens?
You also got gel pens that smelt of fruit.
Richard, the things that people do for fun.
How did we get into the conversation of sniffing Tipex?
Oh, God knows. Nitro cellulose, dope. Sai, Rob, what radius is the curve where you want the crossing? Yeah. I think that's a 3. I think it's a radius 3, Si. I think.
No.
And Keith looked like an E-type in front of the shop. Can you drive the E-type out of the way into view for a bit? Yes, it is. My boss had one of those, and it was when I was working on the circuit. One of the directors, and sadly had it stolen.
God, that was some years ago now, wasn't it?
Mora, that's a big word only. And I managed to say it, Mora, as well. You're impressed. Alan, watching while laser cutting a large steel plate bride. Sorry for being quiet. PVA is my number 1 boy.
Oh, you know someone we haven't seen in? Lady Sky.
Oh yeah, that's true. Maybe she'll pop in later with a bit of luck. Andy, it's a big sniff, Mora. Right, scratch and sniff cards, yes. Spring Cottage. Uhu is pretty hard and used in ventilated areas. Oh yeah. Oh, Richard's fault for saying Uhu.
Oh, is that what stemmed it? Is that what stemmed this whole glue sniffing conversation?
Oh, hello.
Hello?
Turn around.
That looks so fake though.
Yes, but that fake thing can be tied up.
The fact as well it's a single track, isn't that like a double side?
No, that's a single track going through there, Grace.
No, I mean the size of a road, the crossing itself.
Not really, because each gate goes halfway across there. It's something to bear in mind. Nice one. Thank you so much for that link, mate.
That actually looks a bit too straight for the curve we've got, Rob. Ah. Let's ask the experts. Because Timber, don't let me down when you saw that we were using a wrong scale brick paper. I don't know how much.
I'm just having a look at that maybe shared now.
I don't know if you can see the curve from there. So this curve is actually quite a long one. It goes all the way from there. Oh no, it is a shorter one. But a road hopefully around here. What's the...
That steam train's gorgeous, Chris. Laura, they actually changed the components in Tipex as a couple of the kids died from sniffing it. That wouldn't surprise me.
Jeez.
It's a really beautiful steam loco. I've photographed it a few times. Timber. Methyl ethyl ketone is my favourite. Used to clean benches down at work in RAF by pouring out a Winchester bottle. Later in MOD bandits used to be carcinogenic.
That's the point. That's an idea. Do you have the size of that crossing? I can measure it up roughly here now.
Do you mind if I carry on with the comments?
Uh-huh.
Thank you. More recently, I believe they've distributed it and it's now available. Jesus H. Timber. John Lloyd, town scene is looking good. Grace, Spring Cottage, back to trains. That's a lovely scene, guys. Love the houses. We actually got those second hand from a local sort of knick-knack store, if you like.
Were these not the ones we got sent?
No, they're the ones I bought, Grace.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's another crossing.
We've got a crossing somewhere then.
I can't hear Rob. Let me switch the mic back to me then. Seems that. You should be able to hear me. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me better. Now, I had the mic over on Grace's because Grace was talking and then I was trying to talk. Alan, what's that? Pardon. Hopefully you can hear me better now. I just thought you might be more interested in listening to Grace than me, to be honest. Right. Do you want to carry on talking about your scene then?
This is what I say. No, I'm done now. I think that's about it, isn't it? I think I've just got to roughly get these houses in place and then get our garden and our paths in. I said that very posh, didn't I? Our paths. Because I'm thinking like this one especially, it's like a shared... It is a shared garden, but it's got the fence. What was the turning circle there? Yeah, I think that's about right.
Don't worry about you being...
Well, no, because you don't want it at a scale like a massive bit of road for...
Timber, the road is too... Oh, the road is too narrow. Not really, Timber. Not really. Oh, I'll switch back to me for a second. We do get a lot of narrow roads in villages like that up here. I don't know if you've ever been down the Flynn Peninsula at all. The roads down there, oh my god. Your mirrors could touch both sides of the road. Need too wide. No, we don't want it too wide, Timber. We want it single lane. Grace, are the houses a bit too close to the wall?
No, we've kind of done that deliberately. It's your imagination's kind of in that one. Because the only problem is, we've obviously not got a lot of room here. So if I say put the houses here to give a back garden, we actually discussed this on Saturday.
Tuesday.
That's why I feel like it's not like it's been a week, because we did the live then. You're not going to get like the gardens, which would be a shame, or you're not going to get your grass. So
it's finding a balance, isn't it?
It's kind of let your imagination that there is a garden behind. It's a bit of a hard one. There's just not enough room here, and
Well, it's like when you get low relief houses, isn't it?
yeah, it's basically that kind of, yes, the wall's there, but it isn't.
Rule 1 says Bry. But no, if you think about the amount of driving we do, covering a few hundred miles every day with work, and literally all around North Wales, we can go down some 2 wide roads, single lane roads, and roads that you probably shouldn't be driving down. Timber don't need a front garden. Many Tudor houses directly onto the street just need a pavement.
It's something I wanted to do with a village that's actually back home by me, Timber.
And again, some places, some roads don't have pavements, Timber.
The village especially that I was talking about.
Yeah.
Which, this is how Rob actually won on Tuesday. Because I got the village up and he said, "Oh Grace, what's that?" And I was like, "This."
Yeah, we got a picture up of a village because she was on about paths, and I said you don't need paths, and I think someone in the actual stream mentioned the same, and Grace was quite indignant that you need paths, and then we got a link up showing a village with a single track road and no path.
Well, no, I stuffed up because I showed you the village that I was talking about to remember that it didn't have any paths.
And Richard's okay, I get it now. True Timber. Rule 1 says sigh. It's using imagination, isn't it? You know, if we did it all perfectly with true to scale, true to form, then we'd need a layout twice as deep. Basically. So one thing's been sacrificed for another, and the thing that's been sacrificed is the back of the houses.
Show you a bit more.
John, are you going to have a fence between the track and where the road is? Oh yes, most definitely.
Oh, here.
Yes.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing. There is actually, because we decided that we are no longer using the, as I like to call her, the glory hole, because here it's just not going to work. Before I put this ballast down, she's still got a little bit of a gap in, so I've actually got to fill her in so the ballast doesn't already fall down anymore.
Brian, where we're going, we don't. Wait, I think the line was we don't need roads, but yes, very true. And Captain Static's in the house. Welcome in, Mark. Hope you're keeping well, mate.
Where is my pavement?
Tom, plus it's all in the background anyway. Indeed. 060, is the road representing a cul-de-sac? Basically, yes.
Huh?
It's one entrance. And everybody's saying hello to Mark.
Rob?
Yo.
It isn't one entrance, because we're going to have them going out here, aren't we? Was it Dave
yeah.
that suggested
Yeah,
that?
that's true. So that's another exit, isn't it?
She's going to the road to nowhere. So we're going to try and find a picture or something to maybe use there.
We're on a road to nowhere.
Because I don't like the ideas of black holes, personally.
Black holes.
I do, I think they look odd. Right. That's what I need to do.
Ivo, what is the road surface going to be? Half used up sandpaper. Well,
It's this.
it's the actual stuff you're looking at. The grey that we had off Jeff from Model Scenics. And then obviously weathered up and tarted up and all that sort of stuff.
I need to speak to him again to kind of remember how we do it. I think it's paint and things like that, but obviously some of you will know he has got a few things going on at the minute, so I've obviously got more I can do in the meantime, like the grass and all that anyway. But I need to just go and find my Metcalf paths, because until I find them,
What do you want paths for?
so I can start creating my path,
What path?
paving slabs.
What path?
Like,
I thought we weren't having a path.
yeah, but they're going to have a path to their house. Little bricks there to their house.
Oh, from the road to the house, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm with you. I'm
But
with
the
you.
shop's going to have one because then you've got the car park. The shop's going to have a little bit there. But that's going to be the only place that has one.
Okay.
There, if you see what I mean.
Yeah, I'm with you.
There's going to be brick there, I think. And then each of the house is kind of like I've already drawn up here. Your side gate entrance and then
Mark,
to the house.
Okay, now it's warmed up a bit, Rob. It's blooming cold out there, isn't it? Keith, just as a guidance, the average roads in the UK is approximately 20 foot wide, making, I think, approximately 80 millimeters. 176 scale. Yeah, indeed. I mean, our road outside, the double road outside,
We
is
measured.
18 foot wide. But we do go through villages that are single track, and they are literally just wide enough to drive down. Timber, agreed, Keith, but Wales has single track roads that are barely 8 foot wide. Indeed. The back of you, really, as well, isn't it, Timber? Coming out towards sort of the central area, there is some really interesting roads down that way. But especially when, what was it, Monday shift? Wednesday shift or Sundays?
Sunday.
Sunday
No.
shift. We went down the Flynn Peninsula.
No, Wednesday.
One of the roads down there, it was squeaky bum time. And it, I mean, obviously they have 60 mile an hour limits, but that's always a limit, not a target. And it was a case of 10 mile an hour.
Have you got a light?
Yeah, my phone's here. True, just a guide point. Yeah, I appreciate that, Keith. Keith, I really do, mate. Timber, if you're lucky, they may have the occasional passing point. Oh my God, Timber, one of the roads. Oh, 2 seconds, I'm on the wrong one. I do apologise, Timber. I was in the wrong mic. One of the roads we went down, the passing points were few and far between. Driving back after we dropped off, I was in the dark. I was literally just praying that there was no vehicles coming towards me because they were very, very sparse.
Sorry.
Can't hear again. David, I'm glad I'm not driving my transit around that layout. Well, 20 foot of Renault ambulance. That's all I'm saying.
That's the thing. I do need to think of a slightly bigger vehicle. I could always use that.
Chris, there's a road in Mousehole and Cornwall that you can't get anything wider than a Ford Fiesta down. I can well believe that, Chris. I really can.
Shall I make it big enough for that horse box?
No.
So you can't get your horse box in the village?
Why do you want the horse box in the village?
No, what shall I use then as a rough guide?
Just the cars. I think what you've done there is absolutely fine, Grace. It's imagination. Passing. Oh yeah, that's another one, isn't it, Richard? Passing places with a parked car in it. Oh, I've seen that.
Oh yeah.
Spring cottage, but also no front garden. Rule 1 though. Yeah, we've chosen the front garden over the back area more. Can't get my words out.
You won't be able to see it anyway.
You can't see the back because this is at the back of the layout. So putting an effort into a rear garden would be kind of fruitless. So we're putting the effort into the front part of the view, if that makes sense, which it rarely does. Spring cottage modelling by committee. Timber, I met a juggernaut in Somerset down a narrow lane. He was touching the hedge on both sides. I had to back down about half a mile. Yeah, when we were working up in the northwest, we dropped off a patient at the bottom of Pendle Hill, Pendle Witches, and that was on with a frontline ambulance, 4.2 ton ambulance, and the hedges on either side were actually brushing up the wing mirrors.
My shift with Laura, where I had to stick my head out a window.
Steaming windows. I'm confused by that one. Spring Cottage makes perfect sense to me, Rob. Doesn't make sense to me, mate. Never does. So yeah, we do appreciate the hints and tips on it. It's just we're sort of concentrating on the front view over the rear view because it's at the back of the layout.
I thought you liked a rear view.
If it was sort of closer, then yeah, we would have to concentrate probably on both. Oh God, who was it?
Oh, right at the back of the layout anyway.
Who was I watching a few weeks back and he was redoing the gardens
Oh, I don't know.
on the back of the Oh, it was. I think it was Mark, Donegal Dad.
Oh yeah.
He was redoing this little housing area, and he redid all the gardens.
See, it's not like you're going to be able to. It's not like it's at the front when we eventually do that bit when you.
Oh, it was. I think it was Mark, Donegal Dad.
Oh yeah.
He was redoing this little housing area, and he redid all the gardens.
See, it's not like you're gonna. I want to know what Glow Metcalf is like.
Gizmo, the sound levels between you are a bit low. Yeah, we're trying to switch between the two mics, Ian. Between the mic on the camera that you're looking at and the mic in front of the computer. Alan, as an ex-HGV Euro driver, you do end up the creek sometimes, also with Vanity too. Yeah, she's a decent old size, isn't she, mate? Spring Cottage, someone I was watching spent a long time on the inside of a tunnel, as he sometimes runs a cab cam. That's something we'll be working on later on down the line. Underneath Grace's farm, we've got an idea for that, which will work well with a one of those little cube cameras.
Oh god, yeah, I forgot about that.
Chris, it was fun in Llanterwick Major in Vanity, Alan. And proper chuffed. Welcome in, bud. Hope you're keeping well. Thank you for dropping in. So yes, it's please don't think it's not us ignoring you. It's not that. It's just we're taking on board your ideas and the ones that we've got as well, especially that about the tunnel. Yes, I know. Spring Cottage, I knew what you meant, buddy. I knew what you meant. Do you not think it'd be better? Genuine question now. Do you not think it'd be a better idea to sort the road out before that, or the grass, because you're going to get road stuff and paint and grass all over those?
They don't actually stick that well, and now I've noticed they come with their own sticky tabs, so I can just place them.
Oh, okay.
And then stick them. Although I have just stuck that one. Stupid. They don't stick that well anyway.
And Mum and Son Train Rail Pens in the house. Let's have a pile of emojis for Ray and Tammy.
But it'll give me a rough idea.
People are already beating me to it. Well done, guys. And yes, Ray does chat quite normally in the chat now, but it's tradition now, so it's part of welcoming Ray and Tammy in is the emojis.
So this is actually a newer set of tiles, Rob, and they've obviously changed it slightly because it never used to be individually. It used to be on one sheet, didn't it?
Alan, Llanterwick Major in the pub was great, Chris. And Dara's in the house. Welcome in, Dara. Good to see you, bud. And loads and loads and loads and loads of emojis. Hale, did you watch qualifying? Oh, yeah, Formula One, you mean? I'm so pleased that Lando's got into pole position. Over the moon with it. Such a nice young bloke. We can only give you advice. Whether you take it is up to you. Guidance, I think, is a good word for it as well, Timber. And we do appreciate it massively, always. Wow. Loads of emojis. Loads of them. Chris, Alan, nice and sunny, good beer and good food and good company. So, do we have the pleasure of Tammy or Ray or both tonight? And I hope you're both keeping well. you know, I know that heater's going, and it has been for ages.
Doesn't feel it today, does it?
I've got cold legs, and it's 19 degrees in it.
Put my blanket over your legs.
I'm okay. Spring Cottage, both Williams up there too.
Now you don't want to come off set, bro.
Oh, Brian, when is your next live, by the way, mate? Just so I can schedule hours. Because I keep forgetting to do them. I'm trying to do a load in one go. Richard, thanks for the F1 reminder. I forgot about it. 060. Anything but Red Bull is good for me. I know Hamilton's not impressed by the Ferrari, from what I can tell. But yeah, it used to be nice seeing the kids up here training with Vortex, the likes of Lando Norris. And he was such a polite young lad, he really was. Vanity is up for an MOT next Saturday, which is also always stressful for me. You got any worries with her at all, Alan? Anything you think might need work on? Mark, I hope it's nice and sunny tomorrow as I'm off out for the day. It's been gorgeous and sunny here today, but it's just been blooming cold. Sat 5th. Nice one, Bri. Thank you so much. I don't think I've got that one set yet. John and Holly. Hi, Ray. How are you doing with your Lego? Oh, he's a genius with his Lego, isn't he? Bless him. SJ, I'm off for the night. Take care, everyone. No worries, Simon. We will, as usual, we will try and pop into yours and Andy's stream as best we can. Mum and son, Rob and Grace, it is both, but Mum is typing. Ray is working on the big boy brick kits, and Mum is laying Lego bricks on the layout. Awesome. Well, welcome into you both. So glad to see you in. But yeah, I'm loving those Lego kits. Oh, what was the Lego kit you saw today, Grace?
The Stitch one.
Oh yeah,
The Patronus one was gorgeous.
We were in Morrison's today. Not Morrison's, it was Home Bargains, wasn't it? B&M? What's it called? B&M. We were in B&M today, and they've got a massive range of Lego. And Grace saw the Stitch animated cartoon thing. A Patronus. Oh, and Dobby as well.
Yeah, Dobby. I don't know, he doesn't look that much like Dobby though, so I'm a little bit like,
Vanity is 27 years old, that's all. There is a lot of her. That's very true, mate. Spring Cottage, anyone make it to Ali Pally today? Yes, Hot Dog Pilot Andy did.
And Simon's Trains.
And Simon's Trains, obviously, yeah. Mark, I'm off to the Bluebell Railway tomorrow, John, for their Branch Line Gala weekend. Oh, nice. Paul Woods, Garfield. No, there wasn't a Garfield one. It would have been many, many years back if that would have happened. But no Garfields. Otherwise, I'd have snapped that up.
Can you imagine if Lego had been big then? They probably would have.
Yes. Bright, my daughter has bought an Audi Lego car. I have got so many kits that I need to build. It's ridiculous. I've lost count now. There's about 7 or 8 kits, and one of them's massive.
And the one you've got to take apart to put the light kit in, I got you.
And the one I've got to take apart that's part built, because I stuffed up somewhere and it's reversing all the way back to almost the start. John Hoyt, is that the 3D one, Brian? Oh, no way. Spring Cottage missed the train and gave up. Gutted for you, mate. I presume you were looking forward to going as well. Paul Wood's brown, she won't fit in it. Mark, thanks, John. I'm hoping to get some half decent photos and videos of it as well. Yeah, all right. You get all the luck, Mark, don't you? All the steam trains down your way. You could send them up to North Wales, buddy. Andy, 3 deep at every exhibit. Jesus. Shoulder to shoulder as well, I presume, Andy.
You want the code?
John, it's the RSQ E-Tronic. That's, what is it? 450 brake horsepower, something like that. Absolute beast of a machine. Can you turn the camera a bit to its left? That's better. Timber, Ali Pally sounds like Wally used to be. Spring Cottage, it was all a rush as I wasn't able to go, and then I was, but last minute. Oh, I'm gutted for you. Andy, yep, COVID regulations are a distant memory. Yeah, that'd be good, that, wouldn't it? Having these exhibits open, but COVID regulations 6 feet apart. Oh, that'd be ideal. Mind you, you'd have a 4-hour queue outside, wouldn't you? Are you having fun over there? You sound like you keep dropping things.
No, my hip's going.
Why don't you come down for a minute?
I will in a minute.
I'll now have another chat with your fans. Paul, it's Lego. Andy, didn't get a whiff of any BO today. You didn't. That does surprise me.
Yeah, but it's winter, so you're not going to get it as bad, are you?
Yeah, it'd still be warm inside if it was jam-packed. You imagine getting a whiff of that and not being able to escape it. Especially if they're walking in the same direction you are. Blech. Oh, I just thought of something. Knock this over to live chat, that might help.
Oh, you had it on?
Yeah. Andy, we are no longer the great unwashed. Brian, people have built Lego cars that are real life size. Very true. Timber, London has a higher class of old codgers. Delighted, Andy. Spring Cottage. Bluebell is my local heritage. Busy day tomorrow, so probably won't make it. Have a good one. Looking forward to your video. Live stream it. That's not a bad idea, Mark. Maybe you could think of live streaming it. Let's bring this mic forward again. For some reason, I put it back. David Green, sorry guys, just left the chat for a bit to make myself a coffee and let the dogs out. 1 sugar in mine, please, and Grace takes a cup of tea with no sugar. So what are you basically doing? Like an outline sort of thing?
Kind of, but it will give me a rough idea where the paths and that, you know, for the houses go.
Oh, the paths.
Yes, paths.
Not the path.
Paths.
The path.
Up and down Kent, I don't say path.
Like grass.
Grass.
Grass. There's grass near the path. Not grass near the path. Mark, I was working today so I can go to Ali Pally as it clashes with the Bluebell's Gala. I'm giving Ali Pally a miss this year. Timber, not the Londoners do wash. They can just more easily afford the cologne to mask it.
Yeah.
Harsh. Harsh. Not denying it, just saying harsh. Right, I'm toying with an idea of doing live streams once every other month. Oh yeah? Not every month. I thought people enjoyed your live streams, Bri.
I think it might be Bri himself. You've had a few struggles with the last few, haven't you, Bri?
Paul Woods, path and grass. Not path and grass. Bath, not bath.
What's bath?
It's a bath.
What's a bath?
A mom, not man.
Oh, that's the point. That's gonna want to go in the middle, yeah.
Paul, you know I read that out before you deleted it. I didn't realise you didn't want me to delete it out. Hot Dog Andy needs to mod himself.
No.
Swearing.
Hey.
Maura, is that because you'll be doing cabaret on the other? Yeah, in his new dress, yeah, Maura. What is Brian on anyway? 969 subscribers, only 31 to go. We all need to do a post on our own channels again, saying please go and subscribe to Brian's. Alan, Grace, I painted all my pavements in a mix of grey shades. All my roads and paths are in 2 minute grey card, quick and cheap.
Well, this is the stuff that Jeff gave us. So it's what and
No, he's talking about your pavements.
oh,
That is an issue though, because they are all exactly the same colour.
no, I know. Once they're stuck down, I can go and add bits to them.
Oh, like weathering and stuff.
Yeah.
Andy, it's in the Bible, Rob. Only messing.
And you know, one thought I've just had.
That was dangerous. Do you need to lie down?
Yeah, I'm kind of glad we have covered the whole thing because there's less holes to fill in now because of the open hole, isn't there?
Oh, okay.
Would have had to go around the whole thing, wouldn't I?
True. Mark, you're only jealous, Rob. Oh, we have 2 different steam tours coming our way in a couple of weeks. Yeah, go away, Mark. I don't like you. That's not fair. You're just greedy. Keeping all the steam trains down there is just greedy.
Can they see what I'm doing here? Sorry.
Yeah, look. Well, no, they can't if you're doing something weird off
No,
camera.
I've moved to a different house, that's why.
Move it in closer too.
I can't because the lead's getting a bit and I don't want to unplug it and risk. Hold on.
Oh, there.
Yeah, I've got the wire needs unplugging too.
Yeah, please don't. Please don't.
There's a few kinks. No, I'm not going to unplug it.
You been kinky.
Yeah.
Maura, Alan, you've converted me to using watercolour more. Alan's brilliant with his watercolours, isn't he, to be fair?
Still yet to try watercolour. Alexa, turn the train light up 10%.
Alexa, turn the train light to full. Now better? Andy, okay, I'll rephrase that for Brian. Not if you can really help it. Oh, I missed that one then. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm with you. John Ollie, I bet that looks good, Maura. Yeah, I seen Alan doing watercolour trees, and oh my god, they do pop out of the paper, they really do. Why is the Jaguar trespassing on the line?
Oh, he's just had a bit of a crash. He's drunk.
Oh, okay.
He's drunk. He needs to go home.
Mark, unfortunately, if you can't really live stream from the Bluebell, as the mobile is virtually non-existent, the only place you can get a really good one is either at Kingscote or East Grinstead stations. It sounds like North Wales, mate. Aaron, when I was married, I had a cat. Then when I got divorced, my ex-wife took... Yeah, nearly, Aaron. Nearly. Very nearly. And I can say animal. Alan, that's really nice to know, Maura. Thanks. That was a really good attempt, Aaron. I'll give you that one. But I can say animal. But you're taking the puss there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Grace is counting. Alan, is that a Matchbox E? I don't... Is it Matchbox, Grace?
What?
Yeah, that E-type.
I have no idea.
We'll turn it upside down.
Made in England by Lesney.
By what?
By Lesney.
Never heard of him.
No, unless
that's a person. I don't know.
It was an E-type till Grace dropped it.
Number 32, apparently.
Paul Woods, that Jag wants to ride the rails. It does indeed. Paul Woods glares at Aaron. I lower Black Shadow, busy day stream-wise. Blue Peters, Sir Nigel Gresley, Black 5, Mayflower, Black 5, and Mayflower on Monday. Jesus, mate. Smart. Maura, thanks, John. I've been building stone walls on a large section of my layout, and 2 weeks ago I pulled them all down. Rebuilt and have used watercolour painting, and difference is phenomenal. Snowy, just going to take Loki around the block. We'll leave you running and hope you see you still here when we get back. We're finishing in about 20-25 minutes, Snowy. And that, again, that's only because of work. John and Holly, I think it's great how we're able to learn off each other. It's a great community to be part of. Oh, Lesney is Matchbox, apparently, Chris says.
Oh, okay.
That is Matchbox. Lesney was the holding company. Does that make it an older model then, guys?
Well, it's made in England.
I'm going to cheat. Turn this up a bit when it connects. Yes, back Matchbox by Lesney in Stratford and Woolwich, East London. Cool. Mark, Alan is worse than me when it comes to putting himself down about his art skills. He's really good at it, and he should be proud of what he does.
Yes.
Agreed, Mark. Cozzy! Hello, bud. How's it going? Good to see you in. Still getting about 1 volt off that solar panel. Mad. Absolutely, Mark. You and Alan both need to stop putting yourselves down. It's not allowed.
Oh.
John, if you can get Mark to listen to you about putting himself down, I will salute you, sir. Right, the lack of progress on the layout is getting depressing, and it's starting to show in my live streams. I do get that, Bri. But if you look at ours, some people get depressed looking at ours. Barnabas Junction, Jason, welcome in, bud.
Just a message for Brian. Look at me the last few lives with the church and that. I've not got much done.
Victor Levitt shooting off. No night, Victor. You sleep well. Thank you for dropping in.
Night, darling.
Maura King, do you have a YouTube with some videos you lay out? I'd be interested to see the painted walls.
Is that Alan?
No, Aaron.
Oh.
I did say that in English. Brian, it'll come together eventually. It will, Bri. I do get where you're coming from, though. I was struggling a little bit this week. Timber, I have many tops skills. Painting is not one of them. You and me both, Timber. Mark, I do try John and Holly. I have my moments, but I think I'm better than I was. You still need your butt kicking every now and again, Mark. And I mean that in the nicest way possible. Paul Woods, Brian, you go at your own rate. Exactly. Andy, I didn't mention my son Richard got some premium locos today. He has his own channel, so I won't spoil. Oh, there you go, guys. Let's have a look at this one. The Spanish Inquisition. Okay. Let's hit subscribe on that one. Ooh. He has some gorgeous logos. Yeah, drop over there, guys, and drop a like, a comment, and subscribe. Evening, Jason. Barnabas. Jason says that's a nice little shop.
Thanks, Jace.
Again, it was from like a bric-a-brac place up the road here. Brian, I'm having the same problem. My turntable is giving me jip. I nearly frisbeed it out the window this afternoon. The drive shaft started slipping. I nearly did the same thing to this TMD. Maura King, Arab Mill. No, I don't post videos. Maybe when Brian does his dress and singing gig, I might load one. There you go, Bright. Challenge for you. 060. Grace is doing a great job on those footpaths. Jace, needs some ivy growing up the side. Indeed. And she does have some. And Brian, talking of nice little shops, and he's dropped a link to his. I'll have a look what he's got in actually. Always nice stuff in nice stuff in Brian's. Just subscribed, Andy. Just subscribed, Andy. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, anybody new watching as well, the train set shop, the link that's just been posted, is owned by Finningston Central and Mr. X. They're all second-hand stuff, but they will not leave the shop without a good service. So you will get a running loco. And there are some gorgeous locos in there. Andy, he's a bit further down YouTube Road than me. Mark, my layout is taxing my brain at the moment. That's only to do with some more alterations that I have planned for it. Aaron, Grace is always doing great, by the way, my bowling average is now 170.
Oh, brilliant.
I'm buying a new bowling ball, a purple hammer urethane, 14-pound drill fingertip with pin down. About 240 quid with drilling. Ouch.
They still do them. Peekaboo was my favourite spare, but I actually got my 300 with that as well.
Peekaboo.
They still do it.
There is a bowling ball called a peekaboo.
Well, it's hammer, but peekaboo is the name of that one.
A hammer peekaboo.
Yes, you've also.
Well, that's kind of an oxymoron, really, because you've got a hammer, which is a hard, rough thing, and a peekaboo, which is supposed to be a gentle surprise.
You also have the Black Widows, which.
That's just racist.
I don't know. They were more just.
Bright, I'm just waiting on some spare parts for 2 locos.
I would still have my bowling balls if I'd kept them.
Jace, RG, you can use those Metcalf paving slabs as wall topping too, which is precisely what we're doing, Jace.
As what?
For the top of the incline walls. Great minds think alike, mate. John and Holly, what have you got planned for it, Mark? Aaronville, yes, my lady friend uses a hammer peekaboo. Grace is right. It just sounds wrong. It really does. Oh, France and Scotland are drawing 13 each. How far into the match are they, Maura? I imagine quite far in now with the time. Grace, can you take a look at the camera, please?
2 seconds.
Because we can't see what you're doing.
I've had a rejig of half. I think that looks a bit nicer. I don't know
though. Great. John and Holly never thought I'd be cheering on Scotland. Oh, only 37 minutes in. Jesus. That's not bad scoring for 37 minutes then. Jimbo, evening all. Been popping in and out of the stream. No worries, Jimbo. Hope you're keeping well, mate. What's the weather like where you are? It's rather cool here. Jace, use a small amount of black pastel dust to weather them. Little tip for you, Grace.
Yeah, and I've got the green as well.
Oh, yeah.
Someone that doesn't bother. But I think here they're going to be just weathered, not green, because it's a little village and are keeping the appearance.
Oh, okay.
So it's going to be like a pretty village.
So yeah, Jason's right then. Just the black stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, certain places we can use green and that.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. The rougher areas.
Yeah, basically.
Someone that hasn't pressure pressure wash the patio.
No, we just have to look outside for that.
Yeah, tell me about it. Cozzy, it's good that the paving slabs are self-adhesive. They're not bad, but the sticky isn't fantastic.
Oh, it's rubbish. You're putting it nicely.
Mark, another bit of a rebuild, John. All plans will hopefully be revealed soon. Have you fixed that leaky glass yet, Jimbo? I wonder if we can zoom in a little bit to it. Maybe give them a bit of a better view. Where are we? Where's that window gone? Where's that window gone?
You mean with that? Oh my god.
You nearly fair.
No. No, I never.
I think you did.
Not what you're imagining.
Jace, the adhesive fix is the adhesive fix is poor. Fix it down with a small drop of oohoo.
Yeah, I did that, or PVA. This surface it will be.
Alan, I never like having anything straight at right angles to a road or anything as in real life. Just a thought. I totally agree with you. I do agree with you, Alan.
Yeah, but the road isn't necessarily going to be straight there, is it? This is a rough. That was just roughly what I drew. So I want to kind of make sure the tiles fit, because they're a pain to cut down and get the same.
Oh, so you're getting the tiles sorted first and then deciding to finalise the road, you mean?
Yes.
Oh, there you go, guys. That's me told.
This is like my border, isn't it? So but I'm trying to do different. These tiles would be the same, because it's like they're built at the same time in the gardens. They kind of mirror each other. I'm trying to do these two different, so they're like different paths.
Jimbo, I've tried several glasses and all seem to suffer the same issues. You need to try a different supplier, mate, because obviously these glasses of yours are defective. Cozzy, I've had to use some car glue at times when they haven't stuck. Andrew says, Grace, be careful. Aaron, Mark, I've said to Stan I will check your new plans. Interesting. Timber, we haven't had any bloopers for ages. Can you zoom out so we can see what happens when Grace falls off, please? Well, I could always... Wait, guys. Wait. If I do this, I do that. Nope.
I'm actually getting down, sorry to disappoint you.
That's Grace at the moment.
I've just seen a problem with this track.
Okay.
Something's bent here, it doesn't look right, Rob.
Oh, I'll have to come and have a look at it.
It should be in above, I've just noticed it. I think that join's going to cause issues there.
Oh, right. Well, don't be sticking anything down anywhere near that in case it has to come... Oh, that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's not a problem. I can
Do you
fix
see
that.
what I mean?
Yeah, there's...
As if it should be like there or whatever.
Yeah, that's all right. That can be sorted.
No, that line's not being touched. It's the one that we know is working is the
Yeah,
one that would
yeah.
be touched.
Okay.
I'm just going to see if I have something and stretch my legs. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, so Timber says we haven't had any bloopers for ages. Can you zoom out so we can see what happens when Grace falls off? So Timber wants to see you hurt.
Thanks, Timber.
Cozzy, if it's not a right angle, it's a wrong angle. Oh, Cozzy's come out with the dad jokes. Alan looking very nice, Grace. Andy, monkey magic. David, don't be obtuse. Maura, half time. Scotland 18, France 16. Oh, fingers crossed. Mark, I haven't put them up yet, Aaron. I'm still finalising the measurements. I haven't got the wood ready yet. They have been sub for a while now, thank you.
I'm using your phone because I don't know where mine is.
What for?
Look under it for something.
Okay. Alan, yes, Cozzy, wonky. Richard, if that was me up there, my legs would be killing me. Well, hers are now because she's been up there for an hour and a half. Jimbo, Maybe I need to up my game from Asda £4 4 for a pound tumblers. Yeah, possibly, mate. Maybe get you. You know those buckets that they mix like plaster in before spreading it up the walls? Those 25-gallon buckets? Maybe one of those, mate? No, Scotland, let France win. No, I hope Scotland. I live in Wales. I'm proud to be English. So when it's Wales v England, I'm kind of leaning towards England. But nothing pleases me more when the top four are British countries beating everybody else.
Oh, I got an idea.
Rob, how about a split screen to see Grace and the scene? I don't think we've got that set up. Oh no, wait there. Like that, you mean? Mark, Grace looks like she was about to have a... Yeah. Mark, moderate yourself. But you're right. You are right, to be fair. She did look like that. Chris, I may have to train a monkey to walk in the awkward bits of my layout. I don't need to train mine. She already works on the awkward bits. And that's me dead, by the way, when Grace gets hold of me. Mark, when you build or add baseboard, would be good to see that as well as it develops. I'll put it back on in a minute, Aaron, when she gets back up there. Or are you getting back up there?
Yeah.
Giving the time?
Yeah. Just had to get something.
What you got?
Looking at the minute. An idea. Dunno.
What?
Gonna work.
Let me look, please.
Huh?
Let me look.
Fences, I thought you could see me getting it up. I can't kind of grab it.
Don't be fixing them down yet.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm ideaing at the moment. That is all I'm doing for now is ideaing.
So this is where you get to see Grace climb up on the layout.
Oh Jesus, no!
Alexa, turn the shed light on. Alexa, turn the shed light to full. It won't work. You could have slipped or something. That would have made it funny.
Oh right. Though I thought I might give one garden. There might be a space for one garden.
Jimbo, you could use just put a straw in the bottle. That's not a bad idea as well, Richard. Not a bad idea. I'm gonna
This person has a bit more land.
have to zoom that back out now, also, because you're messing about with fences.
I'm just having a play and experiment.
You're not having a play on a live stream.
Oh no, that's for your eyes only, dear.
Stanos, have you learned in Scottish? Try again if it's practical, Aaron. Mission Impossible theme tune. Okay, Andrew. What on earth are they?
Fences. I'm going to work on this occasion.
Oh, I do have something. I haven't ordered it yet.
Go on.
In my Amazon basket.
Yes.
Security fencing.
Oh yeah, brilliant. Not going to be used here, like I don't think.
Not there, no, around the TMD.
I'm trying to think of a fence, and it's in my head, but it's not. Nice fences that you get in nice, pretty gardens. I don't think we've got any. And most fence we've got is like
Belter done over.
farm fences. Oh no.
Rob, stop drinking iron brew. And why not? Am I not allowed to drink iron brew? Roger! Oi, less with the Alexis, you just done me lights. Evening, Rog. Hope you're keeping well, mate. Timber. They need painting with matte paint. They look too shiny as they are. They need something, Timber. Let's have a look at one of those. Which was the ones you were looking? Was that them?
No, the other ones you were talking about.
These?
Yeah. They're like
That's
high
not
fence.
scale.
Well, we used it on the mainline station. They're high fences, those ones. I think they're like your 6 footers.
6 footer? Try about 8 footer.
Where is a person?
Where is a pen? I don't
Or go and get the scale ruler.
No, it's okay. Trying to cop the comments.
So we could have a nice little fence like this for them, and then like a little bit in between, and then paint it different colours.
Yeah, but like Timber says, that's going to be majorly toned down. Because that's like major
What?
in your face.
Oh, the fence. Oh no!
What you done?
Anyone know if what paint was it we were using earlier?
Satin.
Satin paint come out of your easy.
It's in your jeans.
Yep.
That was clever.
God knows if I managed to get it in my coat earlier.
Aaron, how about painting the fence a more woody colour?
Well,
That's to start with, Aaron.
I was actually debating a white.
A white picket fence.
Yeah.
Isn't that a bit cliche? And I don't know. Would it
White
fit?
or black?
I would have said wood. I agree with Aaron. A wood colour.
You don't agree with him unless you say it.
I can agree with Aaron without saying it. I can. I know I can because I just did. And no matter how much Aaron tries to get me to say it, I'm not going to say it.
We've got a horse's friend coming to visit.
Alan Reynolds, spray paint them, Grace. Yeah, and prime them first. Am I right, guys?
I don't know, these look pre-primed. They feel pre-primed.
They're not primed. Yeah, see, Aaron says I can agree with him without having to say those words.
I was trying to help you there, Aaron.
Aaron doesn't need your help. Paul Wood says white.
See, I thought white. I was thinking like really pretty garden.
White undercoat.
Yeah.
Prime. Oh, and Aaron saying prime them with grey.
I have a primer that Timber helped me discover at the last railway show, if you remember.
Yes, you do.
Spray candles.
Yes, you do.
Oh!
Now
Oh,
what-
she's going here.
We can't see it.
Oh.
Oh, scooter.
Yeah!
Cool. White is too clean. I agree. White is too clean. And I don't think white would suit those houses,
Okay.
personally. And Aaron Bill agrees with me. And I agree with Aaron Bill. Me and Aaron Bill are now BFFs. Chris, white and dry brush lightly with a grey or grey brown. Good compromise.
See,
Best
this,
of both worlds.
This is a trackside fencing tack.
Trackside fencing.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
I can't come over to you either, like.
I'll put it in the picture for the guys.
Yeah, we said about trackside, so you'd want to put it like here or something, wouldn't you?
Yeah, possibly.
Well, it'd have to go. Actually, it's about here, isn't it? Sorry.
Well,
you've got
after the ballast, yeah.
ballast and grass, but obviously you've got that path thing there.
Yeah.
But it would go all the way along, I think. You've got that off rich.
Alan says then weather with watercolours and some PVA as well. Mark, yes, prime the fences with a grey colour plastic primer. Tamiya is good. then colour with a wood colour.
Oh, go in.
Richard, it could be one of those model villages, pardon the pun. Arrowville, don't compromise. Woody and add some deterioration with green grass and stinging nettles.
No, they ain't gonna have stinging nettles in these prize-winning gardens. God forbid.
They're out there with the kitchen scissors cutting each blade. And if I remember right, Paul's just shared that. You have got that option.
What? That's the village I was talking to you about, wasn't it?
That's the one that Paul shared on the live the other night.
Does it say where that's from?
Midsummer Murders.
Where was Midsummer Murders?
I don't. Alexa, where was Midsummer Murders filmed?
Midsummer Murders is filmed in Wallingford, United Kingdom, Waddesdon Manor, United Kingdom, and Long Crendon, United Kingdom.
That means nothing to me because I've got no idea where they are.
No, for the house, no, but we could put them along here with the grass. But can you get them anywhere in scale?
What's that? Say again.
Those fence there, that rope one. Timber. If you can't.
Like
find-
the little concrete bollards.
Yeah, I was thinking they could go here with the grass.
3D printing.
I was thinking as well.
3D print and then hang wire between them.
Yeah, I was thinking as well, add a little bit of height to this. Not too much, but enough to bring it off the ground so it's a bit higher than
Oh, that would make sense, yeah.
that. To bring it up just a little bit, and then have the bollards round it.
Yeah.
See, we're coming along, we're getting there.
Down south, says Richard. Yeah, somewhere down south.
Yep.
Ivo, the village is under attack by aliens with knives. Yes, do bollards.
Yeah, I like that idea.
That sounds like a load of bollards to me.
I love my little boxes of everything.
Oh.
Handy, handy.
Grace,
Rob,
what did you do with my phone?
that's a very good point. Did I give it? No, it's there.
No, you didn't give it.
What are these?
What are that?
I'm actually trying to find my post box and things to start creating the scene.
I actually don't know.
Anyone know what those are?
No, look at the camera, Grace, here, so people can actually see it. Too close. Washed out.
Well, it's going to be washed out, I think.
Alexa, turn the train light down to 50%.
No, I know what to do. Go
No,
on.
there's no detail on them. They dropped off.
Oh, I'll leave it.
Timber has 3D skills. Bollards. Knock Roger. Thanks. You done it again with Alexis. Mine's answered wire. Jace, gonna watch brand new Star Trek movie after the stream. There's a new one. Snowy, we're back.
Oh, you absolute!
You just spilled everything.
No!
What?
I was picking up. Oh, someone else has done it actually. I was picking up this roundabout, and it's just decided to break. But look here, it's obviously happened on the other side because there's a fixed bit. So I wonder if there's a.
Oh, we can weather that. That's not an issue.
No, I'm just meaning that I need to fix that side.
It was most Oxfordshire snow, he says, for Midsummer Murders. Spring Cottage. Alexa just started telling me where MSM was filmed. Alexa said it was around my area. Spring Cottage. Alexa, stop! Jesus. I need to stop saying that word.
What?
Yeah. Around my, she's listening to you, Rob. Is it time for tea and biscuits or crisps? Andrew, Jason, Warp 9, engage. Oh, cigarette and chocolate machines, Timber said.
Oh, okay.
And
They'd
Rod.
be outside in the 80s.
Yes, usually on train stations, though.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
Or
put
outside the shop. You would occasionally get them outside shops as well.
In a little village, would you have it? Because no one else.
Quite possibly, yeah. Don't support that. Well said, Timber. Cozzy, not reading that out. Jace, it looks like a cenotaph. It looks like a UFO. Hi, Grace. Jake, just a quick drop in. Grace broke it, says Mark.
Yeah. But on that, guys, I think we're going to call it a night. Otherwise, I'm going to be up here all night.
Very true. And in case Grace wasn't heard there, we are going to call it a night. So if everybody want to start saying their goodbyes. Jason, Star Trek Section 31. Okay. Not heard of that.
We do need a post box, though.
Cigarette. Brian just said cigarettes and chocolate machines as well. That was really helpful. Thank you, guys. Because I would have never have guessed that.
Right, guys, so on that, I think we're going to call it out. I'm going to try and get this in a position that you can actually see what we've done, if you wouldn't mind.
Alan, it's beer o'clock or thereabouts. It certainly is, Alan.
Would you mind zooming the camera out, please?
It is zoomed out.
Oh, okay.
Every hour is beer hour. But again, oh, you've just trashed something.
No.
You've knocked the camera though.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
So we'll knock it back to me for a minute, if you want to look at me or not, I don't know. Good night, everyone. Stay safe. Nice old great stream, tea and biscuits, and it is then. Was released a few weeks ago. Oh, nice one, Jace. Oh, I'm going to take a look at that. Thanks for a great stream, Rob. Great town scene is coming on really well. No beer or more progress decided for me tonight, as I need to be up early tomorrow. A couple of months ago. I'm going to have a look at that. But yes, once again, slightly more productive. Oh, camera's there, isn't it? Slightly more productive. Still can't get my words out even at the end of the stream. Slightly more productive than last Saturdays, we know that. Like the members and patrons live stream, it was more productive on Tuesday. And we do realise that you guys probably get bored with nothing happening. The episode is out tomorrow night. You'll see not a lot happen in that, apart from things going wrong.
Someone's tired.
But thank you all so much. Like we've said, can't do this stream without you guys. It's always massively appreciated. We can go through the members, the patrons, gifters, donators, moderators, which I will add because Grace seems to forget about it. But you're all really important. Your advice and tips and tricks tonight, including the ones where we sort of tossed him back and forth, they are massively appreciated because it is good feedback. Because we can take that feedback into like the town scene, which will be here. And we can take it in there because the town scene will have gardens. So what we'll do is we'll knock it back over to the... you found what?
Postbox.
Postbox. Oh, it sounded like you said that. It sounded like peacocks.
What?
Don't blame Morgan, Rob. It was released direct to Paramount. I'll just say it. I ain't watching it on Paramount. I get what you mean, mate. Why are we looking at... What is it we're looking at? Oh, your arm.
Yeah.
And yes, indeed so. Happy Paddy's Day, Maura. St. Paddy's Day, I should say. And thank you for your generous donation, Maura. Big love to you, and I hope you have a cracking day.
Oh,
And drink till you can't remember, basically. Oh. So, oh Jesus, now the camera's on its side.
Yep.
Why is the camera on its side?
Because it was out or it was going to drop. I'm trying to get it so they can actually see all of what we've done roughly.
Okay.
There you go.
Right, well, if you're going to do that...
So that way you can see where we've built the path and... Yes, I think that end cottage, Rob. I think that end cottage that you've now blocked off. I think I'm going to have that they can have an extended garden. So that one gets a bit of a garden.
That's not... I didn't block it off. That one.
Yeah, that one.
I didn't block it off.
I actually used Jeff Greenhouse that he gave us. And I'm thinking just let them have the green bit as their own garden. Maybe.
Paul Woods, 1 minute warning. Thank you, Paul. Alexa set a time of 1 minute. Sorry, Roger. Outside the shop with two old grannies gobbing off about the new vicar's young promiscuous wife who was seen in a compromising position in the graveyard with a virgin.
I like
No, that's
it.
funny. That's funny.
Where's my phone?
I don't know where your phone is. So yeah, we're going to mute the mic. Thank you all. Take care.
Night,
and
everyone.
See you next week. And happy modelling.